What you're about to witness right now is me solve a conversion question using something a little bit different than what we've been doing in class. I'm going to show you this because some of you are going to like this. It's going to be a little bit easier than what I've been talking about in class, and some of you are going to be fine with the other method, so you'll continue to use it. Now, I've got this question in front of you. Let's read this. While on vacation in Mexico, Jeremiah reads a distance marker that indicates he is 89 kilometers from Juarez. If 1 mile is approximately 1.61 kilometers, how far is Jeremiah from Juarez to the nearest tenth of a mile? Alright, so my job on that question is to figure out how far I am from Juarez to the nearest tenth. And once again, Jeremiah read the distance marker and it told him that he was 89 kilometers from Juarez. That's information that you're given. You're also told that 1.61 kilometers represents 1 mile. You want to know how far he is in miles to the nearest tenth. Let me show you that again so you really get a feeling for what I'm talking about. While on vacation in Mexico, Jeremiah reads a distance marker that indicates he is 89 kilometers from Juarez. If 1 mile is approximately 1.61 kilometers, how far is Jeremiah from Juarez to the nearest tenth of a mile? This is what you start with. This is what you want to know. You're told this information to get you there. What is that? Proportion. Now, the reason why this works is that because if this is equal, if that is true, then it's considered to be a constant. And if that's constant over here, then it's got to be constant over here, which means it's okay to make them equal to one another. Now, when we don't know something in math, we don't put boxes there. We put what with what there? We put letters. And most of the time we put an X. So when you see this on a math problem, you might see something that looks like this. 89 over X equals 161 over 1. Now, we talked a little bit about this in some of my classes about how this works. If these two are equal, then guess what else is equal? They're cross products. 161 times X. I don't know what X is, so I just know that it's that. What's 89 times 1? 89 times 1 is what? 89. So 89 must be equal to 1.61x. If these two are equal to one another, then their cross products are equal to one another. So I've set that up. Now, I'd be willing to bet that you don't know what I could multiply by 1.61 to get 89. So what we like to do in math is undo things. We're going to undo the multiplication by what? What's that mean? It means divide. What is anything divided by itself? 1. So basically that just goes away and I'm left with X. Now, do you think you can just do that to that side and then leave that 89? No. If we do that to that side, then we should do it to the other side. So we end up with a what problem? Yet again, a division problem. So we end up doing 1.61 divided into 89. Can't do that. Got to make that whole. If I hop on the outside, I've got to hop on the inside. So I end up doing 161 divided into 8900. Alright? Now we're not going to go through the whole process of figuring the question out because you don't have to watch me solve a division problem. But here's what you need to remember. We're going to be talking about this next week. How you can use these to solve conversion questions.